bienn Guzman from Ordinata City University, second year college, taking the course of Bachelor of Physical Education. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe Bachelor of Physical Education of Ordinata City University. Welcome to this video. For today's video, we're going to discuss about stress management, relaxation, and time management. On the first part of this video, we're going to identify how physical activity can relieve stress, anxiety, and depression.
Stress is an inevitable part of life. 7 out of 10 adults in the United States say they experience stress or anxiety daily, and most say it interferes at least moderately with their lives. According to the most recent ADAA survey on stress and anxiety disorders, when American Psychological Association surveyed people in 2008, more people reported physical and emotional symptoms due to stress than they did in 2007. And nearly half reported that their stress has increased in the past year. It's impossible to eliminate, but you can learn to manage stress. And most people usually do. According to a recent ADAA online poll, some 14% of people make use of regular exercise to cope with stress. Others reported talking to friends or family, sleeping, watching movies or TV, as well as eating and listening to music. While all of these are well-known coping techniques, exercise may be the most recommended by healthcare professionals. And among ADAA poll takers who exercise, a healthy percentage is already on the right track. Walking, running, and yoga are their preferred strategies.
Here are 5 ways getting active can help you manage your stress. Number 1, increases feelings brain chemicals. Endorphins help us to feel good, therefore decreasing stress. Number 2, alters blood flow. Exercise alters blood flow to stress-affected areas of the brain, meaning that we do not relieve stressful thoughts over and over. Number 3, acts like a meditation in motion. A sweaty gym session or a quiet walk will help you forget irritation by concentrating on other activities. Number 4, promotes many health benefits. This includes better mental health, lower risk of developing some cancer, better weight control, and much more. Number 5, can be done at any time. Fitting in 5 minutes a day can aid cognitive function and performance. You don't have time to not exercise.
Sleep and stress. Various techniques can reduce muscle tension. One of the symptoms of stress is muscle tension. Muscle tension can lead to pain, which in turn can negatively influence quality of life, especially for older adults. Various procedures typically used by physical therapies, examples, ultrasound, heat, cold, and massage, can be helpful in relieving muscle tension. Care should be taken to ensure that these procedures are used properly, typically by experts. Recently, the National Institute of Health, or NIH, concluded that acupuncture has value in relieving muscle tension and associated pain. Again, It is important that the person administering that treatment has appropriate credentials. Social support and stress management. Social support is important for the effective stress management. Social support has been found to play an important role in coping with stress. Social support has been linked to faster recovery from various medical procedures. One study of athletic injuries has shown that people who were the most stressed were injured more often, and those who had the poorest support system were the most likely to be injured. While the mechanism for this effect is not understood, it is clear that social support plays a major role in stress management. Social support can assist in problem focus and emotion focus forms of coping. Friends and family can provide concrete advice that can help solve the problem, and they can also provide moral support and encouragement. At this point, we are going to discuss about relaxation exercise or relaxation technique. First, let's define relaxation technique. Relaxation technique is also known as relaxation training. Is any method, process, procedure, or activity that helps a person to relax, to attain a state of increased calmness, or otherwise reduce level of pain, anxiety, stress, or anger. Relaxation techniques are often employed as one element of a wider stress management program and can decrease muscle tension, lower the blood pressure, and slow heart and breath rate, among other health benefits. People respond to stress in different ways, namely by becoming overwhelmed, depressed, or both. Yoga, Qigong, Tai Chi, and Pranayama. That includes deep breathing, tend to calm people who are overwhelmed by stress. There are 5 relaxation exercises, namely neck stretch, shoulder lift, trunk stretch and drop, trunk swing, and last is tension contrast. Work and leisure. The amount of time the average person spent at work has increased rather than decreased in the last 2 decades. Since 1860, the amount of hours typically spent in work decreased dramatically. However, indicate a trend toward increased work time. A major reason for this recent increase is that more people now hold second jobs than in the past. Also, some jobs of modern society have increasing rather than decreasing time demands. For example, medical doctor and other professionals often work more hours than the 35 to 44 hours that the majority of the people work. Nearly 3 times as many married women with children work full-time now as compared with 1960. Experts have referred to young adults as overworked Americans because they work several jobs, maintain dual roles, full-time employment coupled with normal family chores, or they work extended hours in demanding professional jobs. To achieve wellness and stress reduction benefits, recreation should provide a sense of play. Play is done of one's own free will and most often done for fun or intrinsic rather than extrinsic reason. Activities performed for material things such as trophies and medals can be considered recreational as long as the principal reason for doing the activity is a sense of fun and playfulness. If the activity is done primarily for extrinsic reasons, it may not provide wellness benefits and is probably not true recreation. For example, playing golf to impress the boss is an extrinsic reason that may increase life stress rather than decrease it. Why your life depends on time management. Lack of clarity is the number one time waster. Always be asking what I am trying to do. How am I trying to do it? Brian Tracy. Perhaps the greatest single problem that people have today is time poverty. Working people have too much to do and too little time for their personal lives. Most people feel overwhelmed with responsibilities and activities, and the harder they work, the farther behind they feel. Instead of clearly deciding what you want to do, you continually react to what is happening around you. Pretty soon you lose all sense of control. Time is your most precious resource. It is the most valuable thing you have. It is perishable, it is irreplaceable, and it cannot be saved. It can only be relocated from activities of lower value to activities of higher value. All work requires time. The very act of taking a moment to think about your time before you spend it will begin to improve your personal time management and increase productivity immediately. Many people think that time management is only a business tool, like a calculator or a cell phone. It was something that you use to increase productivity and eventually be paid more money. However, time management is not a peripheral activity or a skill. It is the core skill upon which everything else in life depends, in your work or business life. There are so many demands on your time from other people that very little of your time is yours to use as your choose. However, at home, you can exert a tremendous amount of control over how you use your time and increase productivity throughout the day in your personal life. Personal time management begins with you. It begins with your thinking. Do what is really important to you in life. People who are successfully both work and at home manage their time well. One of the first steps towards successful time management is to identify how do you spend your time. Try keeping a log about how you spend your day. Write down how much you spend doing things like you working and etc. And make sure you follow what you have listed. Here are the steps how to manage time. Step 1. Establish priority. Analyze what you value in life. Step 2. Monitor your current time usage. Keep daily log of actual time expenditure to help you see how you could save time. Step 3. Analyze your current time use. Modify your schedule. Step 4. Make a schedule. Writing daily schedule can help you use time more effectively.